If you all remember, on the 21st of May 2024, is the day we held a press conference on matters of public importance, and we raised these matters. It culminated into formulating a motion, I with colleagues, members of parliament. And the motion demanded to have the signatures, the requisite signatures, which amidst all the troubles were able to obtain. And I think members of parliament saw sense in our motion and they appended their signatures. But it was let down here at parliament. We never had opportunity to have the matter tabled and debated. With hindsight, I believe that if we had been allowed to have that motion, the 11th Parliament wouldn't and shouldn't have ended the way it has ended up. It's unimaginable in the history of this country for the mighty office of the Speaker, the third most important office in this country, to be a scene of crime, inaccessible, as we reach the twilight of the 11th Parliament. Just unheard of. I won't add much, but we had gathered the evidence, we had collected all the requisite and necessary evidence, and it was meant to do the overhaul. It was meant to overhaul the entire Parliament. But we were let down. And when I look back, nobody came to our aid. We abandoned our own means. Nobody. But it's better late than never. As I leave this house, because I'm leaving the house, probably had there been some intervention, a small calling to order. We needed just calling to order the house. The house had run amok. But we needed calling to order. For anybody to say, but what is happening in Parliament? Probably wouldn't have reached this way. Wouldn't have reached here. But I don't want to be seen like dancing on the grave. We did our part, let others do theirs. And that's all I can say.
There is something small which I wanted you to first to understand. Because when we are preparing that motion, we gathered a lot of evidence, which evidence we did not get a chance to receive on the order paper. Just can you help us to just one thing about what contained in that?
Yes, evidence? For any motion to be tabled, for any motion to be competent, it must be supported by the evidence to that motion. We put every evidence required. It was a broad motion. We went through all that. We went through the budget, we went through the expenditures, all those illegalities were covered. We did our part. But why I don't want to talk about it, really, why I don't want to talk about it, is that we are left to our own means, sacrificed. And those who were trying to call to order came and fought us. Were to be killed. Were to be killed. I don't know. I shouldn't have been alive today. Because what we had to go through was not to be seen again walking on the face of the earth. So we were sacrificed. We held the bull by the horns. We held the bull by its horns. We did. We showed the nakedness. We did. Members of Parliament believed us. Yes, we did. But then we were let down. And unfortunately, you see, we are three arms of government. We are three arms of government. Nobody reined in on the madness that was happening at Parliament. It was normal. And by the time it has ended or concluded in this manner, it is too deeply entrenched. Don't look at the monies alone. Too deeply entrenched. The military, the big militaries, the big military personnel, the security personnel were all recruited. Leave alone the corruption they are talking about. Leave alone the swindling. Leave alone what you are seeing here. But can we do even the audit of those security personnel who were? I think they knew. Because in some of the talks where we were down there, they were already talking of something else, not about money alone. But they were talking of something else. About power, about how someone has been so good. That why not? Hawenchi, no president Navas. They were talking. So we saw. By the time they're choosing to wake up now. So I won't add much really. My part was done. And I'm happy that I and my colleagues, I can't say I did it alone. No. That's why you people, you are preempting our course of things. We wanted probably, as a team that started, to come back and give a report card to you, the media. You see, I saw through her trick, the then speaker. It was meant to divert my attention and charge my tempers. I fully knew it was meant to divert my attention. But what is the problem? If you say nonsense, I speak nonsense. The trick then was for me to reply and say you are stupid, you are a thief. But I held back. I knew. I realized the game. I realized the trick. So when you say I'm nonsense, I'm stupid, because sooner than later, even in the history books, even now, you see, there is what they call poetic justice. As you are called nonsense, as you are called stupid, but at least I'm not called a thief. It's better. I've not ended in disgrace. I've not disgraced my parliament. I've not disgraced the people of Remiaga. I've not disgraced my country. And not even my party, the NRM, I've not. So when you say I'm nonsense, so what? How about the generations to come? How about the current people? Because for you to get justice when you're still alive is too important. You feel good, you feel like you want to cry, you don't want to cry. You want to laugh, you can't laugh. You want to sit down, you can't sit down. You want to be away. I had thought deliberately to keep away for about a month. And when I came in quietly, it's you. You smoked me out. I was meant to continue a normal life. Because what is there for me now to win? Can I win back my seat? I was fought. I lost that seat. Can I take back the words? The words were spoken, they're on record, they can't be taken back. But the good thing is that I'm not sure whether I talk nonsense, whether I speak without any sense at all, whether I'm stupid, I'm not so sure about that. But I gave my assurances then that I have sense. And I still maintain the same position.
Thank you so much. Who knows that?